Super exciting day for me. IK Multimedia has just released their Alex Lifeson Legacy Collection for Tonex. This is going to be 4 of Alex Lifeson's amplifiers captured in 25 different tone models available as of right now. Let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right over to Tonex and take a look and listen and see what you get with this incredible new collection. All right, so here we are over in Tonex and we're taking a look at the Alex Lifeson Legacy Collection. And you can see here that I have these organized by amplifier. So as I mentioned, we get 25 tone models based off of 4 different amps. First off, we have the Hughes and Kettner Triamp, which was one of Alex's first signature amplifiers. We have 5 tone models based off of that amplifier. We have another set of tone models based off of his latest signature amplifier, which is the Lerxst Omega, which is an amp I am fortunate enough to have here in the room with me. And I've got to tell you, it is an absolutely killer amp. And that's going to be captured through both the Lerxst Omega cab and one capture here through a Marshall 1960 BV cab. The Hughes and Kettner amp was captured through a Hughes and Kettner custom cab. Moving on, we have Alex's iconic Marshall 4140 Club and Country amplifier, which they're calling the Club and Country amp, and that's going to be captured through a matching cab that goes along with that amp. If we want to think of it one way, this amp is basically the sound of the Moving Pictures album. And finally, we have a set of tone models based off of Alex's Marshall 6100 30th anniversary amplifier, and that's going to be captured both through a Marshall 1960 BV and some of these tone models through the Marshall 4140 Club and Country cab as well. So we're going to go through these one at a time, listen to a snippet of them in the mix and then out of the mix. All the tones you're hearing today in the mix and out of the mix are not processed in any way other than through Tonex itself. In the mix, I will have used some of the new effects from the Tonex 1.8 update, so I hope you enjoy this look at these amps. All right, first and foremost, here we have the Hughes and Kettner amp. We have these 5 tone models. We start off with H and K fizzy lead. All I have done here is added a dab of the Spring 4 algorithm. Moving on to the H and K crunch. I like how this isn't quite as fizzy, a little bit darker, so we get a nice variety of tones. Bright crunch. Moving on to the high gain setting. Adding in a little bit of the tape delay. On to dark high gain. Again, this will sound really nice. A little bit of delay. Beautiful stuff. right, moving on to the Lerxst Omega amp model. This is Alex's current signature amp model, Dark Crunch. Gotta say, I really like the variety of tones we get in this collection. A little bit less crunchy, but not quite as dark either. More crunch. Really different voicing, probably because of the different cab. Lead. Throw that delay back on. And on to Bright Crunch. All right, moving on to the Marshall 4140 Club and Country. This is the drive setting. It's going to be thought of, as I mentioned before, as the amp that basically defined moving pictures. Onto a clean tone. Adding in some of this chorus. So beautiful cleans. That chorus really adds something nice to it. Moving on to Drive 2. Bright clean. Then we could throw that chorus on there. Beautiful, beautiful stuff here. Club and Country on the Edge. finally, moving on to the Marshall 6100 30th anniversary. So this amp is nicknamed Curly, and very versatile amp, a lot of cool tones here. Bright crunch. Light drive. Of course, we can always adjust the input level that's hitting those tone models with the gain control. She's just doing exactly the same thing as our global input trim. Bright clean. Curly clean. A little bit fatter sounding. Clean too. Smooth clean. Beautiful stuff. Again, we could throw on that chorus. Less bright with a little bit of crunch. High gain. And finally, curly crunch. Beautiful variety of tones we have in this collection. All right, there you have it. What did you guys think? I hope you enjoyed the tones. Again, all the tones you heard today in and out of the mix were completely unprocessed other than by using either EQ tweaks or effects within Tonex from the 1.8 Tonex update. There is a link below. It's an affiliate link if you'd like to use it to buy this new collection. I get a little bit of a kickback from the folks at IK Multimedia, and it helps support my channel and keep bringing you content like this. You can grab that now as it is available. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please like the video, share it with anybody you think would get some use or enjoyment out of watching it. Also, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell notification to get notified when I put new content. I'm going to leave you today with the demo video for one of my collections, which is going to be based off of the Lerxst Omega amp, and that link will be below as well if you're so inclined and want to grab a copy of that. Thanks again for sharing your time with me. Enjoy the music on the way out. Ciao for now.